And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Braxton Ashcraft. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Gets it to first, and a quick out, number one. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singing, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. On the ground to the left. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Two down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Ashcraft, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Kyle Freeland. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Spencer Horwitz leading things off and takes a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Tommy Pham. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Horwitz gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Ryan Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. one ripped. Moniak ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So the Buccos are kept at bay in the first. Inning number 2 from the Steel City coming up. No score on the show. Top of the second. Now here is Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
Ashcraft back to work. Out to short. Triolo. One out in second.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a foul out of play. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's going to be Warming Bernabel.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That's towards center. Sawinski on the move. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's McCutchen.
For the Pirates, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down, and now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. Ground ball left side to second for one.
He's out.
Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, they had the chance to turn it 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Jared Triolo, the next to hit. Way outside, and that's ball one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs. And a strike on the outside edge. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center field. Doyle on the move to the alley. He's got it, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. And And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Karros. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is down low. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2 count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. The other way, and foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting up, the second baseman, Ryan.
And now the rookie second baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got
runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that one is inside. Top of the third, no score.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one fouled off. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now Spencer Horwitz, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fought off foul. Ripped on a line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. That's outside.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Moniak measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Jordan Beck will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brian Reynolds. First pitch misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hit in the air, center field. Doyle gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Liner, and this could be trouble. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up next, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Fastball for a strike. Gonzalez, the runner at second with 1 away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Jared Triolo.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. Fly to center his first time. That misses.
Outside.
And that is ball 1. That's out to center field. Doyle coming in on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Ashcraft back to work. And that's in for a strike.
All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Up next for Colorado.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So in now for Colorado, Warming Bernabel. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now the third baseman, Kyle Karros. And he takes one right on the black.
0-1.
Strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. That's ripped into the outfield. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Tovar off of first with 2 away. And that one wrapped foul. And that's in the dirt.
Count. The count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And no one can get there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan.
Here's
Ritter.
the second baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first
Inside,
pitch misses
ball 1.
for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Pitch in the dirt, and a count now even up. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And here
Pirates,
is
the catcher,
Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Doyle under it. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7,
Here's
Isaiah.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to
Ball
be
1,
a little
no
more
strike.
patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Moniak pulls it in on the run.
That's just
Now
a really
batting,
nice catch
the first
on the
baseman,
run right there. He saved
Spencer
extra bases for sure. If the
Horwitz.
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Horwitz
Ball 1.
in the box now as he leaves that one up high. In the air, center field. Doyle sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Top of the 6th
Leading
inning.
off for
Here's Tyler
Colorado,
Freeman
the
to hit.
designated hitter, Tyler Freeman.
Clips the corner. That's strike one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Out to center. Sawinski pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mickey.
Now it's the right fielder,
Moniak.
Mickey Moniak. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of
Hunter
going the other way.
Goodman.
Here's the catcher to hit. Hunter Goodman. 0 for 2 in this one. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Move to first, and he dives back in safely. At the belt and fires. On the ground, could be 2. On a second, they get 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch. You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Freeland departs, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for the
Anthony
Rockies.
Molina gets the ball now.
Number 43.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Reynolds getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off, he was late. Man at second. Just missed. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Nick Anderson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Darnell getting cranked up as well. And a ball evens the count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Roll to short, could be two. Slings to second. Out. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch just misses. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now, Jack Sawinski. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now here is Jared Triolo. Two aboard, two outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Oh, he throws it away. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Bubba Chandler on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Chandler.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Chandler, 22 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021.
Ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one missing inside. Foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from
Now
the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next for Colorado, Warming Bernabel. Swing and a ball popped up. Horowitz hauls it in, and there's two away.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Kyle Caros.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Caros. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies nothing.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rockies.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
61.
Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson.
So digging in,
Lead
Isaiah
up for the
Kiner
Pirates,
Falefa.
The third baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Lined into right. Moniak pulls it down, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first
The
out of
first
the ball
baseman,
game.
number 2, Spencer.
So up next, Spencer
Horwitz.
Horwitz.
We just saw another really good swing in that last at bat. It didn't result in a hit, but those types of cuts are the reason why they're playing with the lead right now.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. 1 for 3. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed a willingness to drive
right
that pitch
fielder,
the
number
opposite
10,
way. Didn't get jumpy,
Ryan.
didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get
Reynolds.
deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, and he can't hang on. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Andrew
McCutchen now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Moniak brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies nothing. We're at the top of the 8th, so in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Chandler back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fires to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. And that one is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Liner, base hit. Gonzalez rounds second, heads for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got that front foot down, and
That's
pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So digging in, Jared Triolo.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And ball one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The 1-0. Just missed.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, catcher Henry Davis.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch misses.
Down. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Quickly to second for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Mickey Moniak. And that's in there at the knees. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Goodman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. And that is out of play.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Moniak on at first, nobody out. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still 0-2. and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long